Welcome to a new video. Over the past week I did a couple different things. Most of this video is like a paint with me. I did some more watercolor bookmarks. Hopefully this is in frame. If you want to see the process for those, keep watching. Majority of this is like just a paint with me with some music. I did some voiceovers just kind of explaining the process, or slightly, not really. I threw in some sketchbooking footage at the very end, and at the beginning I do show my final project for my digital art class, so that's like a quick part at the beginning. But other than that, majority of this is a paint with me, and if you like the style of this, then definitely go check out my last video. It's basically same format as this. It's a paint with me for these two bookmark styles. That's on my channel if you want to watch more about how I made these. Otherwise, enjoy. I just want to show off my final project for my digital art class. Our finals week was last week, so this was our final project. It's called a poster zine, and we could kind of do it however we wanted, like whatever styles, whatever colors, I don't know. A lot of creative freedom. But this is the cover of mine. This was done on Photoshop. It's just like a little collage, butterflies, sky, whatever. Open it up. This is done on Illustrator. I just did a little iris and then my artist biography, and then it opens up this way. This is my favorite part. Orchids are my favorite flower, so I had to include one. I don't know if you can see the background very well, but there is like a little pattern with orange flowers. And then he gave us all these questions to answer. Yeah, and we can kind of write them however we wanted. And then it opens this way. And this is the poster. So this is the same as the cover, just much larger. And then it folds back up. And here's the back. Yeah. All right, it is December 23rd right now. It's like 9 o'clock, but I want to work on some more watercolor bookmarks. So far I have these done. I did 2 fish and 2 moths, and I need to do six more total. So I'm hoping to do 3 of one design and 3 of another design, but I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I just got all my watercolors wet, so they're getting ready, and I'm gonna try and find some ideas for these other 2 sets. So I just wanted to do a quick voiceover for some parts of the video, but the majority will just be a paint with me with like some music over it. So I just looked on Pinterest for a little bit, and I liked the idea of like a mountain range. So I found like a golden hour mountain photo, so they're pretty like orange and purple. So that was the first design that I did, and then the second one was a crane. I think the reference image was a crane, but I painted it a little more blue than the reference image because I just wanted it to be a little more colorful. So to me it looks more like a blue heron, but I think it was technically a crane. I don't really know. But I like how these ones turned out a little bit more I just like the layering of the different blues and everything. I think it turned out pretty good. And then again with like the adding the details at the end with the pen, I think that brought it together really nice. But the mountain one, I still like how they turned out. It was like more of a trust the process moment, but I've learned that kind of happens with all watercolor things that I try. I always forget that there's an ugly phase with watercolor before, like, you know, you're building up the layers and everything. It takes a while, or it takes some trust to like power through and keep adding to it, and then it turned out pretty good. So I ended up doing 3 of the mountain ones and 2 of the cranes because I wanted to do a separate one for my mom. I ended up doing an orchid design, which I show at the end, but I didn't film it, but you can see that at the end. After painting this second batch of bookmarks, I am over the bookmark thing, but I'm glad I got these done. I like how they all turned out, and I'm glad everyone will get one for my book club. I'm excited to pass them out. I do want to continue using watercolor. I've enjoyed kind of learning more about it and how to use it. So I want to keep doing that, mainly in my sketchbook as like a practice. I am planning on a larger watercolor piece for my cousin, part of her Christmas gift. I'm gonna do like a Chicago skyline. She currently lives in Chicago. I've never done like a larger watercolor piece, so I'm a little nervous, but the main thing is I just need to remember to let layers dry because I tend to forget to do that a lot and the colors just end up bleeding together or blending together. It's typically like a pretty easy fix, but it'd be even easier if I just waited for it to dry. So I will be making a video about that. I don't know if it will be a full like long form video like this or maybe just like some shorts. But if you want to see the process for that, check that out in the coming weeks. But if you want to see the process for that, stay tuned. It'll probably be at least a week before that video gets out. And then the last thing I will mention is that I do have a video that is basically this same format. If you liked watching this one, definitely go check it out. It is on my channel. It's basically just the process of painting the moth and the fish bookmark that I showed at the beginning. That was like my first batch that I did. So if you want to see more of the process on those, you can go watch that video. I would really appreciate it. I will stop talking now. I'll let you enjoy the video. Thanks for clicking on this video, and if you've made it this far, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know if people prefer a voiceover, like a little yap sesh, or if they do just prefer like the chill music vibe. So if you have a preference, let me know. Otherwise, just enjoy, and I will be back at the end of the video. Alright, it's now like 11:30 and I just finished the 5 that I did tonight. So I was gonna do 3 of each style. I ended up leaving 1 blank. I don't really know why. So I started with the mountain ones and I did 3 of these. I'm going for like a golden hour vibe. I'll show my reference photo for these. They look better now that I outlined them, but I don't know. I like them. They're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I got the colors right, but I still like them. I think I'm going to keep one of these, and then the rest will be up for grabs. These are for my book club, which is just like a bunch of people in my family. So for Christmas, everyone's getting one of these. And then I did the cranes or blue herons. I don't really know what these are, but I did 2 of these. I like these too, but I don't know. I really just like these ones that I did, and now this second batch I'm not vibing with as much, but it's okay. I still like them. Hopefully they'll grow on me. I feel like that happens every time. I'll probably wake up in the morning and I'll really like them. But yeah, I'm done for the night. Alright, it's the next day, so it's Christmas Eve right now. I just did 1 more bookmark. It's this little orchid. This one's for my mom, because she loves orchids. We both do, but... So I'm done with the bookmarks. We just went to a little coffee shop. It's like a new one in our downtown. We just walked there, so I have some random clips from that I'm just gonna include at the end of this, or somewhere, I don't really know. And I'm working on a little sketchbook page, but I don't know. Yesterday I did this one.
I realized very quickly it's not my...
To Steve and always, you know.
I'm so glad we ended up going with this guy. We were gonna get.
Alright, I just finished editing this video and I just wanted to do a quick outro to thank anyone who's made it this far, who made it to the actual end of the video. That's crazy. And just thank you for watching. I would love if you subscribed, liked, did all the things, whatever. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the painting.